I didn't realize it at the time on Friday and why this was going to be such a big deal, that the stepmom just wanted to start the tradition with her stepdaughter going back to school clothes shopping.
Yes. So it's something that she used to do as a child and has fond memories of. And for the record, her stepdaughter has already done back to school clothes shopping with her mom. So these would be bonus outfits. She wanted to be considerate and asked us to help her text the mom to see if she could have her blessing. And the mom was adamant that she not take her 11-year-old daughter shopping, and basically alluded that you might buy something inappropriate. You don't know how to dress a young girl that age, and just basically put her foot down and wasn't going to let her to have this bonding moment. And we even just tried to say, this is just for some extra clothes, and I just think it'll be really fun. Mom's wasn't having it. So Cassie came up with a great idea that, all right, fine, buy her some jewelry. Mom can't say she looks like a skank with a piece of jewelry on. Like, come on now. So she was going to hopefully go out and create her own tradition and get her a nice piece of jewelry for her start of school.
And I guess I didn't understand, that's a really big deal for moms and their daughters to go back to school shopping, not only for the first time, but every year also.
Every single year. I mean, my mom would do this and go to Fayette Mall and get some back to school outfits and the first day of school outfit. And then one of my fondest memories is me and my best friend, both of our moms. We did a double date thing, and we went back to school shopping, and it was awesome.
So birth mom was digging in. At first she wasn't saying why, but she was certainly digging in and never gave the blessing. So we were wondering over the weekend if stepmom was just going to go ahead and get clothes anyway, or get some jewelry, or how she was going to handle it. Cassie has the email update.
Hey guys, your help texting and your suggestions after were very much appreciated. I love the idea of taking my stepdaughter shopping for a piece of jewelry as a compromise to keep the peace. However, when my husband found out how his ex treated me, he was furious and insisted that I take his daughter back to school shopping for anything I wanted. He said that I had every right to take her shopping and buy her clothes, and if she had any issue with it, that would be her problem. So that's exactly what we did. I knew that I couldn't send her home with her new clothes because her mom would likely return them or refuse to let her wear them. So instead, everything we purchased is going to remain at our house, and she will wear them to school on days when we have custody.
That makes total sense.
It won't work.
What do you mean it won't work?
So as a co-parent, I can tell you when you try to do this, you're going to keep these clothes here and you're going to keep these clothes here, it never works.
They always end up at the other house somehow, some way.
Exactly. Always.
After we returned from shopping, my husband suggested that we take her for a haircut and a manicure. I could tell he was really eager to put his ex in her place while also doing something nice for his daughter. So that's exactly what we did. We got her a really adorable yet more grown-up haircut, and she loved it, and you could really tell that her confidence just skyrocketed. So my husband dropped her off at her mom's house earlier this evening. He said her mom was very angry about the haircut and nails. However, she acknowledged that there was nothing she could do about it. So I feel like this weekend was a win for us, but most of all for the sweetest girl who is about to have her best first day ever.
I just don't know how to feel about this because, again, as the only person on the show that has been divorced and the only person that is going to be divorced. Did you hear that? That, you might have won the battle here, but in the big picture, that tension that's going to be there between the three of you and when the child is around, because that's the prize right there. That's what you always got to keep your mind on anytime you're making one of these decisions, is the happiness and health of your kids, right? And I just feel like this was like an ego thing going back and forth.
I love this, and I love it because it came from him. I feel like if she would have gone out of her way to do this, then I could understand it. But the fact that he is obviously in the middle of it and he felt the need to step up, and I think he was right for doing it and got to set the tone at some point. She's just going to have to find a way to get over it and realize that there's another woman in the picture.
Mom was in the wrong as far as trying to prevent stepmom from having a nice afternoon out with the daughter. However, the line in this email, he was eager to put his ex in her place.
Mm-hmm.
You're using your kid as a pawn in your relationship to get at your ex. That shouldn't be the reason why you do things.
But she started it.
I know she started it, Mo. I know she did. And she was wrong for having started it. But the whole haircut and manicure.
Yeah.
That was that to do something nice for your daughter, or was that to get at your ex-wife?
I've told you guys before that the way that my parents dealt with the divorce, I really ended up feeling like the divorce trophy. Like my dad fought for me. I got out to California. That dude didn't want me. He just wanted to piss off my mom because he ignored me for the next 10 years. And I really kind of felt like between the two of them, I was just the divorce trophy. And that had like serious emotional ramifications for a super long time.
I believe it.
So I promised, and my ex-wife promised also, that no matter how well we were getting along or not getting along, we were going to make sure that the kids were protected. And in a case like this, it just sounds like a bunch of pissiness. Mm-hmm. You know?
Now the daughter's reaping the benefits of it.
Right.
She's getting haircuts and manicures
She
and
look
clothes.
good. Yeah.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.